This has been a tough 2 weeks for law enforcement in Alabama. Officer in North Alabama attacked with a box cutter. Montgomery police officer shot, grazed in the leg, thankfully lived. 2 deputies in Baldwin County shot in the course of their duty wearing vests which saved their lives. And Officer Justin Villa, 2 years on duty in Mobile, responding to a domestic violence murder call. A husband, a father of a 1-year-old child, died in the line of duty. Sad situation in the state. We'll honor their lives in the coming months, but yet the law enforcement officers in this state, despite that news, they got up and went to work the next day. They put on their uniform, they wore that badge, they strapped on that gun to protect the people in this room and the people of the state of Alabama, not worried about their own lives. It's why, for me as Attorney General, the greatest professional privilege I've been given for 20 years as a prosecutor is to work with these men and women who have pledged that oath to keep us safe. And I honor them by being here today to be able to tell you that those that were honored today would also tell you that they were just doing their job. That there's nothing special about them, that they didn't do anything different than their peers would have done, but yet they simply were doing what they were trained to do. And it's that humility and service is what makes them special. And our award winners today, I will tell you that there is some history for me that makes what they did even more special and unique. As a longtime prosecutor, the 2 most important cases I ever prosecuted, number 1 was the death of a local police chief, and that was personal. But the second most important case I ever tried was the murder of a drug dealer. A woman that many felt was just a throwaway life. But yet to the community where she came from, and to her mama who sat me down and said that although she hadn't always made the right decisions, the man who killed her took away her right to change her life, it was the most important case that we ever handled because they wanted to know whether or not justice was blind. They wanted to know whether or not there was a litmus test for victims before law enforcement officers would serve them. And we convicted that man that killed that drug dealer, and that community began to trust us. But that community also knew that we were there to stand for victims, regardless of where they came from, regardless of who their family was, or what may have got them in that circumstance. The honorees today plunged their lives into a jail full of inmates. Many would wonder whether or not it's worthy of risking the life of a law enforcement officer for somebody who made a decision that caused them to be in jail, but yet that never crossed their mind. Instead, they walked into danger, risking their own lives for some that would say it wasn't worth it for the people that they saved. But I can tell you that they never thought twice about what they did. They simply fulfilled their mission knowing that those people they saved had lives worthy of saving. And not only did they do it in that circumstance, but they would do it again. And gentlemen, I commend you for what it is that you represent, which is the best of the state of Alabama, for your courage, for your bravery, and for your service. And for that, we are incredibly thankful.